Hey everyone, today we are going to be doing a drawing activity that sort of helps us loosen up when it comes to drawing people and faces. And all you need is, you can grab colored pencils, crayons, watercolor, whatever it is you want. The focus is on embracing your art, seeing what your art style is, and just practicing drawing people, faces, and figures. And I hope you join me. Okay, so this particular activity is about letting go and discovering what's on the page and letting your imagination take over. So I am going to be using, you can use a marker for this, or I'll probably use a marker and some ink. You could even use food coloring. I have food coloring, but I have some black ink that I like to use, and I'm just gonna grab a paintbrush. And I'm going to walk you through this process. It's all about embracing your art and accepting that, you know what, weird art in strange proportions can still make beautiful drawings and paintings of people. Okay, so what we're going to do is I am using the ink and I'm just dipping my paintbrush in it. Now, again, you can literally use watercolor. Food coloring. Food coloring makes for great sort of practice. And all I'm doing, I'm just going to draw some lines, and I'm not thinking about it, and just seeing what comes out, like literally just putting some lines on there. Okay, I'm not adding water to this because I like the way the ink looks. And then I'm going to get maybe this pink marker, and this is almost abstract, especially if you don't have a lot of time to draw. Sometimes this can be a fun thing to do. And I'm just drawing some circles. What I'm going to do next is see if anything pops out from here that I can draw into a figure or face, okay? And this is about letting go and allowing your weird art and drawing style to come through and sort of help those creative juices flow when it comes to drawing faces. What I'm gonna do is see if I can find anything in here that I can make into a person or a face. You're doing it loosely and quickly, and you're not thinking too much, because the minute you think too much is the minute you're trying to be perfect and you're trying to control things. My marker is run out of ink. I'm gonna have to use my paintbrush. But this is just where you can be like, oh, I see some faces in here and I can make them into something. And it's not about being perfect. And that is the whole point of my channel. So if you come to my channel and you're thinking you're looking for perfect art, this is just not the channel for it. This is about exploring, having fun, creating from your heart and soul. And sometimes, you know what, that means art that's not perfect. That means weird art and wonky shapes. But it also helps you discover your art style. And you also get better at it because you end up not following the rules and not doing what everyone else is doing and having fun in your own personal art journal. And I don't know, I like seeing faces everywhere. This is like, I don't know what that small face. And hold your pen loosely and see what comes out. And none of it has to be perfect, and none of it has to be proper proportions. And it can be as weird as you want it to be. I kind of like that. I feel like I see another one with right here, so I'm just drawing another circle here because I feel like there's something here. Now, if you have acrylic markers, you can fill this in really well. You can also use colored pencils. You can use Sharpie markers. I have a whole selection of Sharpie markers. So I have a little bit of gold paint here. And I'm just going to maybe give them some earrings and jewelry. And this paintbrush isn't the best, but it's still working. And you can see how having little things like gold and sparkles can add to your art journal page. That was my cat. Okay. Now I'm adding some to her flowers, and I might add her belt to be gold there. I don't want her to have long earrings. I don't know what my cat is doing. There, what are you doing, buddy? This is the final art piece, all from just mark making and drawing loops and lines on my page to see what comes out. You can do this with anything. You don't have to be drawing faces and figures. You can draw animals. You can draw whatever it is that you see, flowers. It really doesn't matter. The purpose is to help you, I don't know, just tap into your creativity by doing something as simple as making lines and marks without thinking. The point isn't to make perfect art. The point isn't for your proportions to be perfect or the faces, figures, animals, whatever it is you're drawing. The point isn't perfection. The point is creating from within and seeing what comes out and discovering your own art style and discovering what you like and what you don't like, whether it's colors, art supplies, whatever it is. This activity helps you discover so much. Now I wanted to point out here that this is an art journal. It's like a World of Artists journal pages, and you know, journal pages are not meant to be perfect. And I know I keep harping on that, and I say it a lot in my videos, but some of the most beautiful art, it is about drawing or creating what comes from within. And so I just wanted to remind folks, anyone can create art. There's so many fun activities. You don't have to be perfect. And it's all about learning, exploring, and just having fun. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope you all have a wonderful day and happy creating.